Welcome to our adventures in Grand Junction, Colorado. Grand Junction was supposed to be a quick overnight stop on our way home from a trip, but it ended up being a reminder that the people we meet, even in passing, can be the best part of our adventures. Grand Junction is in the middle of the western side of Colorado, close to the Utah border. I'll zoom in closer to Grand Junction and highlight the 3 places I'll be talking about. We stayed at Canyon View Resort, which is here. This is where the east entrance to Colorado National Monument is. And Rattlesnake Arches is over here, and I'll get to that later in the video. After we checked in and got the camper set up, it was getting late in the afternoon, but we decided to head over to Colorado National Monument because we've never been there. We got out of the Jeep at an overlook to take a few photos, and the overlook was also a trailhead. A woman was walking away from the trailhead, looked at the camera I was holding and said, "I don't know what kind of photography you're into, but if you like to shoot wildlife, there's a bunch of bighorn sheep about 100 yards up along the trail." It was amazing. We were so thrilled she went out of her way to tell us. There were several bighorn sheep and they hung out in that area for a long time.
Well, I'm a stranger in paradise. I'm off traveling with my band. Well, I'm a gypsy-hearted troubadour where the road don't ever end. Well, she's a compass in my bones, points me home again. My baby, she's a green light, ain't never seen a stop sign, umbrella in a rain.
After our time with the bighorn sheep, we headed back to the camper and looked at a brochure we'd picked up when we checked in. It described a place called Rattlesnake Arches, which has the second largest concentration of natural arches in the world, second only to Arches National Park. To make it short, this is what we lived for. So we decided we had to change our overnight stop into a 2-night stop and check that out the next day. Getting to Rattlesnake Arches is kind of an adventure. We started here at the west entrance to Colorado National Monument and drove 11 miles. And then we turned off on a 4-wheel drive road, driving another 14 miles. Then, about a half mile before the hiking trailhead, we decided that our stock Jeep probably wasn't up to the level of obstacles we were running across. So we parked and we walked the last half mile of the trailhead, and then another half mile to see the arches.
I'm a schemer, I'm a believer, and those who know me understand. I'm a hard-headed dreamer, I got plans for all my plans. But when the ship has lost its way, she's the tide that pulls me in.
My baby, she's a green light, ain't never seen a stop sign, umbrella in a rainstorm. A cup of coffee when the morning comes, she's a chorus of my favorite song. Smiles when I get the words wrong, wildflower on the sunny side. My baby, she's a green light. My baby, she's a green light.
And here are some of the people that made our trip amazing. The first one was the woman on the trail who told us about the bighorn sheep. And then the staff at Canyon View Resort, they were just very upbeat and amazing to work with. And the snowbirds that we ran into from Canada multiple times on the 4-wheel drive trail on the way of Rattlesnake Arches. Their enthusiasm and excitement about the day trip they were making was just infectious, and it made our trip even more fun.